Good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. As you see, if you look around, the garage is clean. Got the garage cleaned out because the new project is on its way. It should be here on Tuesday or Wednesday. And just to give you a little background, if you haven't seen any of my videos on the GTO started out as a roller. I bought the actual car with no engine, no transmission, and I built the engine in it myself. I put the engine together in my garage, and my son was young at the time, and he saw some of it, and he came out there and he watched me and stuff. But at the time, he was only around maybe 12 years old, so he really didn't have any interest in what I was doing at that time. But when he got older and he saw the GTO and what it was, he became interested in it, and because of the power that it had and the price that I paid for it and things like that. So naturally, he's 16 now, and he actually goes to school with guys that have Challengers and Camaros and stuff. So he got the bug, and just so happens when he was talking to me about the bug, talking to me about his interests, his new interests, he he actually came to me with the cars, and we are talking about cars. He said he liked Challengers, but he don't like the fact that he see them all over the place. And he said same thing with Camaros. He liked Camaros, but he don't like the fact that everybody has Camaros and Mustangs and things like that. So, which is a reason why I like my GTO. I don't know if I ever said that with you guys, but the GTO, they didn't make that many of them. I think they only made like 40,000 of them total, and that's over the 3 years that they made them, so you don't see very many of them. So naturally, that attracted me to it, and that's why I like the GTO. You don't see them everywhere. So he actually did his research, and he came up with a car on his own without me even without me even giving him any hints or telling him anything about it. And when I say he came up with this car, he actually looked it up, researched it, looked at videos on YouTube, liked the way they sound and everything. And then he came back with me. He came back to me and asked me about the car, and said that he think that that's what he wants. And I was really, really surprised that he put in the research and the time. And it just so happened that the car that he picked was a car that I always wanted. And when I say I always wanted, it was going to be my second car. Not getting rid of the GTO, but I wanted this car. And the reason why I wanted this car is for the same reasons that I like the GTO. You don't see a lot of these cars around. There's not tons of them. They make good power and they sound good. So, and with this car, well, the reason why I wanted this as my second car is because when I built the GTO, I think I made the GTO a little too rowdy as far as being driving around a daily driver. I mean, it feels good and everything, but the way it chops and with the stall and stuff, it's not really something that the average person would like to drive around. So my second build was going to be this particular car, and it was going to have a cam, things like that, but it just didn't, it wasn't going to have the big stall and the large cam that I have in a GTO. Okay, so now that I gave y'all a little background of the actual project that I'm starting and why I'm starting it, now it's time to go ahead and introduce you to the car. Keep in mind the car doesn't look like much. It may not look like much to you guys, but it's what my son wanted. It's what I like, and I figured it would be a great build for my channel. So here we go. I'm gonna do a little walk around. It's a Pontiac G8 GT. You can see it got some damage to it. We have the front bumper cover. We just got to put it on there, but there's a lot of stuff that we need to do before we put the bumper cover on. Just gonna walk around of it. And let me show you the inside. It's in pretty good shape. The interior, the headliner, actually needs to be done. It's falling down right there. But other than that, it seems to be in pretty good shape. It's just dirty. It does run and drive. Just needs some minor things done to it. And let's show up under the hood. The engine is completely dirty. They had it sitting out in the field, and looked like there was an animal living in it. So it's completely dirty. Got to get that cleaned out. And other than that, there you have it. Pontiac G8 GT 6-liter.